I guess you could say it's a good thing we came when we did, so we didn't have to experience the 6 that came before. Well, if we're only talking about goodbye in the normal sense, then plenty, but goodbye in the final sense, you would hope for a minimum. Just ignore your phone, you're trying to create an epic story right now. Who keeps texting me? just one look, it won't hurt. Just one tiny little look. (70-30 split? Well, if I'm doing the hard work, Cypher. Yeah, exactly, 30 for you. Cat girl. That's just your name now, Cypher. You're cat girl.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful. And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
I mean, you could always try.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing.
You started it. You're the one who brought it up.
Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh? Yes, and this aura feels so familiar. Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up? Careful, careful. It's a piece of black cloth.
It's just great. Just what we needed.
Now, where have I seen this before?
Come on, Mem. Is the trauma not burned into your brain? Is it mine? No, it's not your jacket. You're fine.
What? How could they be here? Mummy! Look out!
Well, he's not just here, they're really here. You want the puppy, don't you? Have you come for vengeance, or have you come for a chat?
Don't give up just like that! Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
Listen, if you don't lift your sword, we can just walk away and pretend we didn't see each other.
The river of souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
What does that mean? Are you eating souls now?
What?
What? Do you want to go fishing?
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Oh. It's just Cipher, isn't it?
Meow?
He's gone mad.
I don't understand this language at all. Am I hallucinating?
Yes, very funny, Cipher.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
What a terrible person, let's leave. I'm out, Cipher, you can keep your treasure.
Ah! Don't run! I'm the real Cipher. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Amphoreus isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you're good cop and bad cop.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
A power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Now I know your secret. But it's not that easy, so it doesn't really matter.
You think I might be lying? No need. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Sorry, Cypher. Finding's more important than your treasure hunting schemes.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
Damn, she's like, I called dibs actually, so Finin can just wait.
Live handsomely. You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple?
Sure, but you don't have to be hurting people to be greedy. Those two, like, aren't mutually exclusive concepts.
So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Grey Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donham.
Okay, but like, Lygus, can you fix the train? Is that why we're here, or are you just gonna gawk at it? But Kindness definitely would never, but you know, Lygus has that erudition in him.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since. Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphoreus' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight, even someone as gifted as yourself. Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Amphoreus, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm. The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
Of course, that's one big if. We just have to hope that that's how this works.
Antikytherans have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used Antikytheran technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Don't do anything to the train that's gonna make Pom Pom cry when we get back.
Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it. You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
You seem to have a lot of knowledge about the Express, actually.
Not exactly, but we Antikytherans are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
Well, if he's the only person who knows how to get into Amphoreus, then I'm sure he also knows secret ways to get out that he doesn't want to tell you.
Hypothetically, Lord Donham, if I could open up a path out of Amphoreus that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment,
Just hypothetically, of course.
would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
I guess this is kind of about what he said to Herta. Like, he wants us gone. He wants the outside interference to leave so that we don't disrupt the stability of this place.
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen. The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests. Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Uh-oh. You keep your little assassins away from him.
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to abstract them. I am neutral.
I totally didn't invite them here, but I'm also not gonna stop them. I'm gonna stand right here, and if they kill you, well, oopsie.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
Like, that's great, Legus, but I'm already, like, one of the demigods now. I can't just be like, sorry, bye.
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
It's fine. Danhan can 1v4 these guys.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs? So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
Yeah, I'm not the one who's gonna need help. You know, call an ambulance, but not for me.
You have such overwhelming power, so why? Answer me! Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend!
Are you using our time manipulation powers to, like, refight him?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out. Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
It's certainly an aggressive training method, that's for sure.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
Not the hyperbolic time chamber, oh, the Dragon Ball Z.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began. Don't worry, I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphoreus. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
Well, that's good, but just keep that inside, hold on to that, so that you don't lose sight of that when you see him again, for real.
You're right, partner. As of now, I'm not able to handle that Swordmaster on my own. I still need the help of my friends.
I wasn't insulting you, I was just saying we'll help.
Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to...
Going to what, ma'am? Are you reading like a juicy romance novel? What's happening?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
Okay.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now, so you should relax too.
I still hate that heartbeat. It's unsettling. Good thing Don Honk's not here to judge you. Don't let the teachers see you reading this. My professor can't possibly be this shy. One punch gone Aquila. Damn. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Damn. Let me understand your everything. Aw, it's reminding us of Wells. For some reason. This is too much for a little baby Stellaron. Can you two please not flirt in my garden? Damn. You slapped him, huh? That's it? You can't just end the story like that. That's so depressing. Estelle, like, waving her fist in the air like, this better not have been the intended ending. Something must have happened to the author. Ah yes, your favorite. Overwhelming combat power. That's right, you too can be One Punch Man.
I wonder what Finan and Mem were reading. Let's take a closer look.
What you reading, Finan?
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
I'm just curious.
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
You know what? I should have expected it. You are obsessed with antiques. Do it in your dreams, bud. That's the only way.
You didn't know? After all this time we've known each other. That pains me.
I'm kidding, I knew.
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... integrity and skill.
You need money. You need money to be respected.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphoreus these days?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, Weaver, Traveler, Healer.
Okay, so before it seemed like you were reading, like, about calendar stuff, and now what? Tarot?
But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all? What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
She's like, you're busy, right? Please leave me alone.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphoreus Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore.
Listen, Finan can read about his antiques appraisals anytime he wants. This is different.
Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby, so why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
Yeah, funny that. I'm sure there's absolutely no connection.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown. After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
Yeah, you don't have the fingers to make that kind of thing.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
That sounds like an expensive task. Let's not.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us? Who's there? You are...
Nice cosplay, guys.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing, masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphoreus quite thoroughly.
What's being cleaned? Clothes or cars? Well, we don't have cars here.
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing.
It would be the polite thing for you to explain why we're here before we kill you, you know? Just so your friend understands why.
We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Now, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors.
You're still assassins, though.
Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
Damn. Please tell me who told you this so I can go and clean them, too.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
No, they traveled here to kill me.
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Yeah, alright, if you want to fight, then fight, but you are gonna need more than 3 people.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore, and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5.
Damn, you even remember what book and where.
With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Seliosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treeby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
Because the Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up, everyone who voted against it is still like, I want to riot.
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treeby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble! Miss Hyacinth! Trouble! Clementine. Take a breath. What's going on? Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace!
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya! It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey, and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphoreus a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Goldweaver.
Yeah, so they're all like, hey, we're getting a little too close to this whole flame chase thing being over and done with, so we gotta kill you all right now. Although, to be fair, like, it's already too late if you just go around killing the demigods who have already done their job. You know, technically you should be killing Finan and Hyacinth, and then, you know, no one's there to receive those core flames.
But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Aglaya.
But yeah, no, Kindness got publicly eviscerated at the assembly, so she's like, screw it.
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence.
Damn.
Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from dawn cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Damn, that's rough.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now?
I think even if she looks angry, she's allowed to be angry, because you're out here stirring shit.
These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Yeah, maybe, coaxing fights in the bathhouse is a bad idea, though, Aglaya, just given your own prophecy.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akima has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Tromas workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent.
Bold of you to admit that you were the one who did the theft. Because, you didn't have to admit that.
Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
Kindness, you are way too proud of being, like, a total asshole.
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
I mean, to be fair, you know, given the prophecy, there's still a bunch of people who have to go before Finan can finally do the thing.
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters,
Then it sure would be a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point.
will the wandering wind stop to mourn me?